Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another pick a card reading for you, and I am so excited for this. This is just a pick a card reading about urgent messages that you need to hear at this time about your current situation and what is going on for you. Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1 with this crystal here for you. And then we have pile number 2 with this crystal. And pile number 3 with this crystal here. Okay, so take the time now to pause and meditate on the piles if you need to do so. And I will leave timestamps in the description box below as always. Do remember this is a collective general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you select a pile, then that means there should at least be one message that you need to hear today. Alright, so I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about just what you need to hear right now. This is all about urgent messages you need to hear right now. I'm kind of just gonna see what's gonna come up for you, okay, and go from there. So if you're ready, let's dive into this. Do remember this is a collective reading, so please use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading as always. All right, we're gonna start with the Astro Dice to tap into the overall energy of this reading for you, pile number 1. All right, please Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 1. Those who choose this crystal here, please Spirit, what is going on for them? What is their overall energy right now for pile number 1? All right, we have Cancer energy, the 6th house, and Mars. All right, so you could be a Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. A lot of you could be nurturing or trying to grow and put action behind a hobby of yours, a work situation. There could be a lot of action in needing to take action in a work situation, or take action when it comes to your health, nurturing yourself more, taking care of your health, being more active, figuring out, nurturing your day-to-day routines, daily life. A lot of routine energy going on here, and a lot of just nurturing and taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your health, taking care of your career, your, like, I want to say, like, it's like taking care of your work routines, making sure that you have that healthy balance, right? That you're not overworking yourself. There's a lot of action oriented energy going on here with Mars. Some of you could be having Mars transit your 6th house at this time as well. Maybe some of you have a hobby or something that you want to put action, take action towards a hobby, turn it into a career, something like that. Nurturing your hobbies. All right, and again, Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, you could have your Mars in Cancer, Cancer in your 6th house. Let's see what other zodiac signs we have. We have Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Cancer again showing up. We've got Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. And Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so let's dive a little bit more into what we got going on for you. So we have psychic abilities. Ooh, so some of you are tapping into your psychic abilities more, listening to your intuition when it comes to certain things, listening to your intuition when it comes to your health, to your routines, to your hobbies. Some of you could be overextending yourself a little bit as well, and you may need to set better boundaries when it comes to, you know, your day-to-day work life, when it comes to your health, setting boundaries so you're not burning yourself out, because I'm hearing like you could be burning yourself out if you're not careful. So just be mindful of that. Some of you might want to, you know, have a spiritual practice, a spiritual business, and you're taking action to bring that about. We also have travel. Some of you could be traveling. Some of you could have just traveled and now you're trying to get back into the swing of things, trying to get back into your day-to-day routines, trying to rest after a bit of traveling. Some of you are planning travel, some of you are wanting to travel, listening to your intuition when it comes to traveling situations, planning travel. Some of you could be traveling for business, I'm hearing, like traveling for a business trip, or your job. You want to have a job that's connected to traveling or allows you to travel more. And then we have good luck showing up, okay? So there's a lot of good luck also coming your way. A lot of good luck when it comes to travel, a lot of good luck when it comes to like tapping into your psychic abilities, when it comes to your spiritual practice, your spiritual business, when it comes to, you know, your hobbies, your routines, your health. I feel like there's a lot of good luck coming in for you. Some of you might have a cat that, you know, is a spirit guide of some sort, or you're connecting with a cat. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you, okay? I kind of wanted to, oh, actually, let's just pull out these as well. So we have teaching and learning, okay? So a lot of you are teaching and learning. Some of you could be learning about something new. Learning about something new when it comes to maybe a health and nutrition plan, learning something new about where you want to travel. Some of you could be traveling and learning something new as you travel. Some of you are wanting to also teach something. Like I'm getting like spiritual teacher, a nutritionist, someone who teaches people like how to take care of their mind, body, and soul. You know, someone who helps others tap into their spiritual gifts. Okay, there's a lot of teaching and learning that's going to be happening for you, or that has been happening for you, and this could all be tied into what you want to do, possibly even for a business idea or a hobby. The number 13, 57, or 3 could be significant to you. Some of you could be a life path number 3. Wait, did I say 13? Sorry, I meant to say 12. And then we also have the number 4 here, life path number 4, perseverance. So you've also been having to have a lot of perseverance. So maybe for a while there has been some sort of setback, delay, blockage going on that hasn't allowed you to truly embrace like something that you've been wanting to do, something that you've been wanting to create, maybe even traveling. There's been some delays and blockages around traveling. Whatever you've had to be really strong and persevere through, I feel like you're really learning about something too that you're really passionate about, because we have Mars. Mars is really passionate energy. So there's a lot of perseverance when it comes to a certain situation, but I feel like your luck is about to change in this situation, and you're about to have good luck in whatever situation has kind of felt like it's been dragging its feet a little bit. We also have health. See that? Yeah. With the 6th house, health. There's a focus on health, having good luck with your health. Maybe there's a situation you've been having to persevere when it comes to your health. Maybe you've been really wanting to get into a really good routine, but for some reason you've been procrastinating. You've been struggling with, you know, finding a good balanced routine, or struggling with taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, body, and soul. And I feel like now you're about to get movement forward. There's about to be like a breakthrough moment, some action that's going to be taken, that's going to help improve your health, help improve your day-to-day routines, help improve this hobby as well that you might be trying to go after. You could be learning a lot about your health. Maybe messages coming in about your health that are going to help you move forward. I feel like you're needing to trust your intuition, though, in certain aspects of all of this. Really trust your intuition. You could be a life path number 8, the number 71. Alright, so I pulled some of these archetype cards here, and this is a deck that I need my guidebook for, because it's a little bit more advanced, but let's take a look here. So we have the 1, we have the Mask, and we have the Storm. Okay, so yeah, off the bat here, I'm kind of getting like you've been hiding your true self for a really long time now, and there might have been a moment in your recent past that felt really like chaotic. But like I said, I'm going to read from the guidebook here. All right, for the one, non-duality, one love. Okay, our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The one is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet, when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is, the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. So, when light serves, loves, accepts, resonates, when dark, ignores, omits, excludes, go deeper, okay? So I feel like too, a lot of you are in your energy of serving others, right? Because the 6th house talks about serving others, being of service to other people. I feel like too, this is all about an awareness coming forth here about how we are all connected, we are all one, and how when you're serving others, you're not only helping others, but you're also helping yourself. So it's important to you, and what you're realizing is to, you know, you're a very service-driven person. And that's why I feel like some of you are tapping into your potential to be of service to other people in some way. And maybe this is, you know, you having some sort of like spiritual practice, some sort of health business where you're teaching others, you know, how to take care of their mind, body, and soul, how to have a nutrition and a healthy diet, whatever it may be. It could be like a health and fitness business. I don't know, just throwing out ideas here, but I do feel like you're learning about something that you are then going to be the teacher of, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's take a look now at the mask. Alright, so the mask says the persona, the performance, the reveal. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact that side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice, embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception bending time. Trust it. Reveals what has been suppressed. When dark, further conceals what is rejected. Okay, so this is, you're stepping into this time now where you are no longer hiding the part of you that was feeling rejected constantly. There's a part of you that has felt rejected throughout your life, and maybe this stems back to childhood. You just didn't feel accepted for some certain aspect of your life. You felt kind of afraid to show the world who you truly are because you have that fear of rejection. But through perseverance and, you know, healing and connecting to your spiritual side, you have realized that those rejected parts of you are in fact the best parts of you, and it's no longer time to hide who you truly are. It's time to show the world the real you. And so you're essentially, right, we all have these masks is essentially what that was saying. It's like you're finally wearing the mask that fits you, that feels good. You're no longer hiding parts of you out of fear of rejection or judgment or whatever else. So think about that for a minute and think about what it is that you hide from the world and what it is you're afraid of being rejected over. It's time to let go of that, heal that, and move past that, because I do feel like some of this has to do with even your psychic gifts and what it is you want to offer to this world, and how you can be of service to others when you let go of the mask that is concealing who you truly are, right? Like, take that mask off. It's time to show the world the real you. And lastly, with the storm, this talks about the chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder, possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card. The storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and then the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer, no matter how far we've come on the path. No matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howls stir anxiety and makes it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter in a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. Okay, so this is all about, it's like a tower moment. Something has to fall apart in order for something new to take place. Whatever is no longer serving you is falling apart, and you're replacing it with something that's better, bigger, and something that suits you more, something that makes you feel alive, something that doesn't feel like, what's that word? Like, something that doesn't feel fake, I guess you can say. You're ready to show the world the real you. So this sense of self that was not the real you is crumbling away. It's that version of self that you created to protect yourself from possibly, you know, whatever traumas you went through early on in life. And it's like you're allowing your real self to come through here. And I feel like that's kind of what's crumbling. What's crumbling is this old sense of self, and what's taking place is this new sense of self that is tapped into your spiritual psychic gifts, that is tapped into being almost like a mentor, a guide, a teacher who is wanting to serve others and help the collective, right? And I that's kind of what I'm feeling here with that. So, wow, very powerful. Let's see what else we have. We have Neptune, dreams, the 8th house with intimacy here. We have Pluto, transformation, and Jupiter, expansion. Yeah, so Jupiter gives me very lucky vibes, lucky energy. We have the good luck show up here. You're expanding in an area of your life right now. You're going through a major transformation. And a lot of this has to do with your dreams and what you desire out of life. And it also has to do with, too, I feel like a lot of you were also very self-sacrificing for a really long time. You kind of might have lacked boundaries in some way. You might have constantly put other people before you. And so it's really important to be mindful of, you know, people taking advantage of your empathy and compassion, okay? But you're really on this spiritual journey. It's kind of what I'm getting, especially with this travel card. It's like you're on a spiritual journey. You've been doing a lot of healing, or you are gonna be doing a lot of healing, and because of that, this is bringing you great expansion and transformation. You're gonna be able to build closer, intimate connections. Some of you could have Pluto, Jupiter, or Neptune transit your 6th or 8th house, okay? But yeah, I'm feeling like there's a lot of transformation taking place and a lot of expansion that is gonna be to come. And I feel like your psychic gifts are going to be heightening at this time, and you're going to have a lot more compassion than usual. And honestly, that's a beautiful thing, because you're in this energy of wanting to help others, and as you help others, you're also helping yourself, because it makes your soul feel good to help others and be of service to others. And again, a lot of transformation of self, really allowing who you truly want to be in this lifetime to, you know, come out, and you're no longer hiding. We have harmony. So yeah, a lot of harmony coming in. The number 27, you could be 27. I mean, you don't have to be. but also the number 9 as well. And then we have health again. Look at that. Yeah, so there's something definitely here in regards to health, whether it's, you know, transformation, expansion in your health, good luck in your health, taking care of your health, or if it's learning about your health and then teaching others, you know, like a health, nutrition, wellness, business, spiritual practice, something like that. Like I'm getting like yoga, nutrition, herbalist, wellness, helping others, you know, take care of their mind, body, and soul, like that kind of energy. And maybe that's a passion of yours to learn and study about that and then help others do the same. You're really passionate about that. But again, a lot of expansion happening when it comes to your health as well is what I'm picking up on, in a huge transformation perhaps in your health. You're finding more harmony, more balance, okay? So we have chop wood and higher power. Yeah, a lot of you are really on this spiritual journey right now. It just keeps getting, you know, reassured here. You are connecting with the spiritual realms. You're having a lot of spiritual downloads right now. Listen to your thoughts, to your ideas, because a lot of it right now, it's very spiritually, divinely guided, and it's like you got big ideas, big plans, big dreams that you want to go after. You're connecting with a higher power. You're connecting with source energy, okay? And you're getting rid of what no longer aligns, what no longer serves you. It's like a declutter. Could even be a mental declutter. It could be, you know, again, getting rid of foods that don't make you feel good, making sure you're having a balanced nutrition, balanced diet, things like that, okay? There's a lot going on that you're getting rid of and kind of doing this transformation in your life to make sure you're surrounding yourself with people, things, foods, you know, energy that makes you feel good, letting go of the negative energy and replacing it with the new positive, high vibe energy. So we have bring in the light. Yeah, you are live your purpose. Look at that. Yeah, you're, whatever this is for you, whatever you're wanting to do and go after, this is your purpose. Like, you're about to live your purpose. Spirit is saying it is time to live your purpose. It's time to bring in the light. You are I feel like you're a light worker, okay? You're meant to be the light for other people here. You're able to, you know, transmute energy. I'm picking up on, like, if people may come to you for advice, for guidance, for wisdom, you make people feel good because you're such a positive ray of sunshine. I know that sounds cliche, but it's like you have the light within you. You're able to transmute low vibrational energy, and you're able to just make people feel good. You have this feel good energy about you. But it's important that you do transmute that energy, okay? Then for some quotes here, we have divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing comes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, okay? So divine timing is at play, or was at play. Maybe there was a situation that you were like, why is this taking so long to manifest? Why do I feel like I'm, you know, always hitting with the setbacks, the delays, the challenges? Divine timing was at play, and I do feel like you're about to get some good luck in regards to this, where the timing is now going to be in your favor. So, but at the end of the day, keep that in mind. Divine timing is at play. And then we have patience. Okay, yeah, so that's just repeating the message. If you've tried forever to shift a problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows, okay? So yeah, if you feel stuck in a situation that's been heavy, that's been hard, that's been challenging, you're like, what the heck? When am I going to be able to move past this blockage, this delay, this challenge? Allow yourself to learn the lesson, okay? Oftentimes, you know, we really need to embrace the lesson that needs to be learned. And I know that I have been there, right? Like I've felt this. I'm like, dang, I feel like I've learned this lesson. Why can I not move past this? But truly, sometimes there's still something that we're needing to learn or just embrace. So embrace the present moment. Try not to rush things or try not to push things forward. Just try to live in flow and trust that everything is happening in divine timing, and embrace patience, okay? And then we have empathy. Yeah, what was I saying? You're definitely tapping into a more empathetic, like, chapter of your life. Your empathy is strong. You have empathy for others, and it's important to just set boundaries, okay? But you're really tapped in. You're also being asked to make sure that you're able to see both sides of situations, okay? Be more open-minded to that. Allow yourself to see both sides of the situation. And lastly, with some advice, we have surrender to trust. And this all just kind of ties into divine timing, patience, okay? Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path, okay? So yeah, I feel like there's a path that you're wanting to take, that you have taken, and you may be worried about what other people think. Again, struggling with some sort of rejection wound possibly. But it's like, trust in yourself, use your intuition, trust that whatever path you choose to take is divinely guided and the path you're meant to be on. Alright, pile number 1, so that's your reading. I hope that this resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick card readings. I would love to hear from you in the comments. I always love chatting with you guys. I am sending you all of my love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this amethyst crystal here, then this is your reading. Messages you need here at this time, okay? Please keep in mind this is a collective reading, so it's important to use your intuition to guide you as always. But let's jump into it. I'm going to roll the astro dice to get the overall energy of your reading. Please, Spirit, tap me into pile number 2, those who choose this crystal here. What is the overall energy of this reading for pile number 2, please, Spirit? What's going on for them? All right, we have the 6th house with Libra and Uranus energy, okay? So very interesting because the last pile had the 6th house as well. But what I'm picking up on is that you could be having a lot of breakthrough moments in regards to your health, in regards to your day-to-day routines, in regards to a job situation, like even like your day-to-day like routine for work, or even just your day-to-day routines. Also possibly in relationships as well, because we have the Libra energy showing up here. A lot of balance and harmony coming in for you, but also a lot of change, sudden shifts, sudden breakthroughs. Some of you could even go through sudden shifts and changes when it comes to your health or your routines as well. Like all of a sudden you have to change something up or switch the way you've been doing things for whatever reason. I don't know. Also the way that you are of service to other people, or maybe even a hobby that you have, okay? So that's what I get starting off there. But let's take a look at other zodiac signs that are watching this. We have Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, okay? So I'm going to put this back to Libra. Sorry if you can hear people outside. They are chit-chatting away, and so I apologize in advance. But let's take a look now at what areas of your life are kind of being focused on here. So we have empowerment. I love this. So a lot of you are stepping into this empowered energy. This could be finding more confidence, finding self-empowerment, helping others find empowerment as well. Like I'm even picking up on like a mentor, you know, a therapist, a counselor kind of energy. Maybe some of you are seeing a counselor or a therapist or a mentor to help you with like, you know, your mindset, or to get back on track with a routine or something like that. Like something that's happening where you're going to be feeling a lot more empowered. And then we also have blessings. We'd love to see that. Yeah, lots of blessings. That's why I kind of picked up on like more harmony, more balance coming in for you, and also breakthrough moments. And then we have surrender. So there is also something you're needing to surrender, to let go of. Maybe it could be trying to control certain aspects of your life. This is the number 91 or the number 10 or 1, okay? I get completion energy, leadership energy as well, but really needing to surrender and let go, whatever this means for you. Listen to your intuition. And then we have individuality with the number 11. So you could be a life path number 11. Wow, so individuality, you're embracing your individuality as well. A lot of you are, this is so funny, you may have been torn between pile number 1 or 2, because pile number 1 kind of had some similar energy going on. So if that resonates for you, maybe you also want to check out pile number 1. But a lot of you are embracing your individuality. Yeah, and you're letting go of what no longer serves you, what no longer aligns with you. You're letting go of like toxic people who have been holding you back and making you feel like you can't be who you want to be. You're embracing who you are, okay? Who your soul really wants you to be in this lifetime. Yeah, a lot of you could even be trying to pursue a hobby as a career when it comes to that really allows you to show who you truly are to the world. Like maybe you settled for a career in the past and you're like, wow, this honestly doesn't fulfill me, this doesn't make me happy. I would rather be able to have a career doing what I love to do and being who I want to be. So maybe that's something for some of you and you're having like a blessing in this department or aspect. Let's continue. Take a look at some of the astrology also that you have going on. Oh, that is super loud. Oh god, I hope that you can't hear that, but I'm assuming that you can hear that in the background. Wow, I chose a perfect time to record this, didn't I? Hold on a second. Okay, so we have Pisces energy, we have Scorpio, we have Venus, and we have semi-sextile allowing. Okay, so yeah, again with the surrender, the allowing. And maybe this has to do again with a love situation. Surrendering, allowing something to unfold instead of trying to force something to unfold. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of love, relationship, blessing, and instead of trying to force it, just allow it to happen. And I do feel like there is a breakthrough moment in love coming for you if that's something you've been looking for, okay? And also too, Scorpio energy gives me very transformative energy, but it also gives me controlling energy as well, right? Because again, it's that Pluto energy and sometimes that can be really controlling, so letting go of control. And then we have Pisces, so you or your partner or someone you're dealing with could be Pisces or Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. It doesn't necessarily have to be that Libra energy too, as well as the other zodiac signs I've rolled earlier. But this is all about also healing and compassion, and look at allowing. Yeah, so there really is this energy of letting go of control in a certain situation, maybe even letting go of like being a bit controlling in a relationship, or letting go of controlling partners who may not be good for you. Again, you're gonna have to listen to your intuition on this one, but there's this control aspect that you're needing to let go of and just allow things to happen, allow things to unfold, okay? Allow healing to take place in your love life, tap into your individuality, and a lot of self-love as well, I think is going to really help you, and that's when the blessings are going to come through for you. Now, I pulled a few of these archetype cards that I'm going to use the guidebook for. So let's take a look. We have the Destroyer. Yeah, this is what there's something that you're needing to kind of destroy, right? Let go of. And then we have the Sustainer and we have the Crone. So I'm going to read from the guidebook for all of these. So for the Crone, it says, the witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life, and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power in unconventional relationship with death in the macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. When light, magic, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, and wise. When dark, vindictive, bitter, isolated, ostracized. Okay, so this is all about tapping into your spiritual gifts here, because you are in fact very tapped into your intuition. You have magic about you. You're very clairvoyant, possibly, okay, very psychic and wise. You have a lot of wisdom within you, which is why I feel like too, some of you could be sharing your wisdom, your gifts, your talents in regards to maybe a hobby that you're pursuing at this time, or you're using your wisdom to not allow the hardships, the setbacks, the struggles to completely destroy you, right? And you're allowing yourself to trust and have faith that everything is unfolding for you in divine timing. Again, very similar to pile number 1. So I feel like people who chose pile number 2 were also drawn to pile number 1. All right, and then we have the destroyer, the savage, the unexpected, the rejected, the destroyer, the final of the 3 archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll, the ground opens up, and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. Swift and precise blows that redirect our life. Okay? But when in dark, self-destruction, negativity, unwillingness to rebuild. Okay, so there's something that might have ended recently, or something that is coming to an end for you, so that you can build something new up. Okay, and of course this could be in regards to a love situation, doesn't necessarily have to be, but again, I feel like there was some kind of moment that kind of took you by surprise in your life. Something had to end so that something new could begin. And maybe that caused you to really panic and maybe hold on to something that you know isn't good for you, that you know you need to let go of and surrender. But it's hard for you to do so, right? Because our ego is very often attracted to comfort. And when things are changing, when things are shifting, it makes our ego fearful. So it holds on to it a little bit longer than it should, because it's afraid of change. And it's time for you to tap into this crone energy, listen to your intuition, and embrace change, right? And realize that everything is going to be working out for your higher self. All right, let's take a look at the sustainer. It says, the sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm, and the mouths sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment, Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. Very abundant, generous, supportive, reliable. But when in dark, it's trapped, tired, overworked, resentful. So some of you are feeling definitely overworked at this time, a little bit resentful in some situation. Maybe you feel resentful in a love situation due to maybe being overworked or wanting something to change that hasn't been changing, and there's like this necessary change and shift that needs to take place. Again, listen to your intuition on this one, whatever this may be. But if you're feeling resentful, if you're feeling overworked, if you're feeling tired and drained, listen to your intuition and allow change to happen and unfold, because part of you could be holding on to something that no longer serves you, and it could be what is draining you. Whatever needs to go, it's time to let it go, because it's going to bring in so many blessings. Whatever needs to change, it's time to allow this change to happen so that your blessings can come in and you can rebuild, okay? That is something that I'm definitely getting with this reading so far. So let's continue here. We have true love come to me. Wow. Okay. The number 26, you could be 26. You don't necessarily have to be, but also the number 8 could be significant to you. You could be life path number 8. Yeah. So you're wanting true love in your life as well, or your soul is working on calling in healthier relationships, balanced relationships, change within your relationship. A love situation is definitely showing up in this reading for sure. Maybe you're wanting love, you feel like you're never going to be able to have love, whatever this may be for you. You're trying to call in your soulmate right now is what I'm picking up on, and there's a huge transformation and shift that's unfolding in your love life or in your passions, what it is, your hobbies, whatever it is you're passionate about, whatever you love. And then we have abundance. The number 2, yeah, there's a lot of abundance and blessings that are coming your way. You don't even realize this, but this shift, this change is bringing unexpected blessings and abundance if you just surrender and allow this to take place in your life. If you're allowing yourself to be open to receiving, if you allow yourself to take a step back and move and flow instead of blocking your abundance by being too controlling. All right, this is what's really needing to take place at this time for you. We have poised, the number 48 or the number 12 here. Okay, you could be a life path number 3. We also have the number 39 here. Okay, new life, look at that. And maybe you're 48 or you're 39. You don't necessarily have to be. Or of course, again, like I said, life path number 3. There is a new life that is wanting to take place and open up for you. Okay, a new life that is wanting to unfold here. You're stepping into a new life, essentially. It's like your old life is being destroyed. And I know that sounds like super dramatic, but it's kind of like that, out with the old, in with the new energy. Huge transformation shift. You could have your Uranus transit your 6th house, your 7th house of partnerships, or your 8th house, okay? Or even your 12th house at this time. But there is a huge shift that wants to take the old out and bring in the new. And we have blame. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being, okay? So this is all about no longer blaming anyone or anything. It's like getting out of victim mentality, because for a really long time, maybe this always, whenever I say this, it always sounds so like harsh, and I'm not wanting to sound harsh, okay? Because we are all very much valid in how we feel. We are valid in being upset with people who have hurt us, right? We are valid in that. You 100% can be upset that someone has hurt you in the past. But the longer you allow yourself to sit there in that victim mentality, to continuously blame other people for the problems you have in your life right now, the longer it takes for you to find solutions and move forward. So when you accept for your situation for what it is, you accept the past for what it is, you let go of that blame and that resentment, because I feel like a lot of you have a resentment towards someone in your life, and maybe it's in a love situation, I don't know, but there is resentment towards someone in your life, someone who you may find really hard to forgive. I understand that completely. You are 110 bajillion million valid in that. But like I said, when you're in that mindset and you don't allow yourself to actually finally move forward, move past that, let go of the blame and the resentment, you will never see opportunities to move forward. Right? And we want to find those opportunities to move forward. And that's where that empowerment comes in. When you're shifting out of that victim mentality and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to let this phase me anymore. I'm going to let go. I'm going to move forward, because holding on to resentment is only affecting me. It's not affecting the other person. So what is the point? Right? I'm going to let go of it. And I'm going to love myself, show up for myself, find power within myself to move past this situation and start my new life, start my next chapter. Because when you're allowing those past wounds to hurt you and continue to keep you holding on to that resentment, you're going to attract people who continue to trigger those wounds, who continue to reflect those pains back to you. And that's not what we want. We want to move forward with healthier relationships, right? And we don't want the past to affect our present any longer. So it's important to let go, heal, so that you can move forward and into your new life. All right, let's take a look at some last messages here. We have get laser focused. There's something that you're needing to get laser focused on and embrace change. Holy heck. Look at that. Huge trend. I can't even speak because it's just like so on point. Huge change is wanting to take place in your life right now. Huge change. Huge change. You're stepping into a new freaking life. But you need to allow it to happen. Embrace the change. Stop trying to control it. Stop trying to push it away. Some of you may be fearing change right now, but as you embrace the change, there's so much beauty in it that is going to unfold for you. Harmony, love, balance, blessings, abundance. Embrace the change that's wanting to take place. I can't make this up, you guys. I'm speech freaking less. Look at this. Change. Oh, wow. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Look at that. You're so afraid of the next steps. You're so afraid of this change. There's so much change coming your way. You're overwhelmed by all the steps that you need to take in order to make this new life happen. You guys, just take that one freaking step. Stop looking at all the steps you need to take and just take that one step. That's all you need, and that's going to spark that momentum. Allow it to unfold. And then we have true offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. Look at that. Release your fears, your illusions, your addictions that keep you away from receiving and offering your services to the world, okay? Trust that the next steps will always be shown. They are always going to be shown. You just need to take that one step and know that there is a plan. Trust in the universe's plan. Trust in it all, okay? Surrender. Wow, this reading ended up being a beautiful reading. I really love this. All right, for your final message, we have surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving the dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Surrender your frustration. You may be feeling frustrated because you're trying to control the outcome. You're trying to control every part of the universe's plan instead of just trusting in it to unfold for you. You're overwhelmed by all the steps you need to take. You're overwhelmed by your current situation. There's huge change and shifts that want to take place when it comes to love, when it comes to your passions, when it comes to what you want to do in life. There's a new life unfolding for you, but you have to be open to it. No longer resisting it and pushing it away, okay? And find your empowerment within you. That is your reading, pile number 2. I really hope that this resonated. Please let me know below. I always love hearing from you guys. It means the world to me. Like this video if it resonated, and subscribe to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I am sending you all of my love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about messages you need to hear at this time, okay? So please use your intuition to guide you. This is a collective reading. All right, I'm going to take a sip of my water quick. I'm dehydrated. All right, so please, Spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 3. Those who chose this crystal here, okay? What is their overall energy at this time, please, Spirit? What is their overall energy? All right, we have Venus, Libra in the first house. This is all about love, relationships, and your sense of self, finding harmony in all aspects of your life, in your sense of self. Self-love is coming up for sure here, loving yourself. You may have Venus transit your first house, Venus in Libra. You could be a Libra sun, moon, or rising. All right, let's see what other zodiac signs we have. We have Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Scorpio, okay? That could be you or someone else you're dealing with. And of course, it doesn't have to be. That's just further confirmation, all right? Let's dive into this reading. I'm going to start out with this. So we have family. Interesting. Spirit guide. Some of you have a family member who is your spirit guide that is coming through strongly to let you know that they're with you, okay? We also have spirituality and adventure. And we have the number 77 and the number 55. I'm also picking up on a Libra family member who is a spirit guide as well coming through for some of you. Yeah, so you're getting connected. Some of you are going through a spiritual awakening, a spiritual journey, a spiritual shift, a spiritual adventure, a new adventure in your family as well, a new maybe beginning in your family, a new beginning in your spirituality, tapping into your spiritual side more for sure, connecting with your spirit guides more, finding more loving relationships within your family. Maybe for a while it was difficult to do, but you're starting to heal possible family wounds. There is a new adventure you're going on. I'm definitely picking up on this because of the number 55, adventure, change, okay? So yeah, and a lot of spiritual energy in this. A lot of spiritual energy. I'm getting like a new adventure in your family. A family member who is a spirit guide coming through. Tapping into your spiritual side. They really want to connect with you. They really want you to connect with them more as well. For those of you who resonate with that, it's very specific, but they really want to connect with you, and they want you to know that they are with you. There's a new change, a new adventure taking place for you, a new spiritual adventure as well. Maybe some of you are tapping into your spiritual gifts more. Maybe some of you are starting a spiritual business, spiritual practice, spiritual career, spiritual adventure I'm getting, okay? But let's go further into this because I need more. So we have Cancer energy. This is all about nurturing yourself, nurturing your relationships as well. And again, family energy. This is also very comforting energy, intuitive energy. A lot of you are really intuitive at this time, I'm picking up on as well. And a lot of you are needing to nurture yourself more, nurturing your family more, those family connections. Also just nurturing your relationships in general. Some of you could be wanting to start a family of your own or going through a new adventure of being a parent, being a mother. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, just because of this Cancer family energy and adventure, like new adventure taking place in your family, becoming a mom, physical changes, could be literally pregnancy. I don't know, for some of you, not all of you. But yeah, you're going to be feeling a lot more sympathetic and, you know, nurturing as well during this time. We have Sagittarius energy. So you could also be a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising, Cancer sun, moon, or rising. This is more enthusiastic, happy-go-lucky, honest, generous, more independent as well, which is why we have the first house, like really focusing on nurturing yourself as well. I'm also seeing rabbits outside my window right now, which also represents just like, I don't know, fertile energy, okay, for some of you. Some of you are also possibly traveling to go see family, going on an adventure and uniting your family on this new adventure. If some of you are traveling somewhere where you're going to be surrounded by family, I'm picking up on. And then we have Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, but this is also very perfectionist energy, very self-critical. So letting go of the self-critical energy and nurturing yourself more is going to be really important at this time. Letting go of the critical energy you may place on other people and tap into your nurturing energy instead. Is also something I'm picking up on. Also refining your routines, your health as well, focusing on your health, taking care of your health. You may even be into, you know, fitness, healthy routines at this time, trying to change something about your physical appearance. I don't know, picking up on that as well because of the first house energy that we have going on. All right. Oh, we also have another one that fourth house, family roots. Look at that. And your emotions. Okay, yeah, definitely family, home, comfort, background, cooking, inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, habits, rejuvenation. This is really about taking care of yourself, nurturing your emotions, tuning into your emotions more, being more emotional. Also, some of you could be changing homes, okay? Some of you could be moving, having a new adventure with your family, starting something new with your family, having a new tradition, buying a house somewhere. You know, I'm also picking up on, I know 7th house, I mean, we have Libra. Some of you could be getting married, engaged, something like that, where you're creating a family of your own, focusing on a family of your own, finding a home to raise a family in. Doing things that comfort you, because it's really all about nurturing yourself right now. Self-love, self-care, rejuvenation. That's what you need. You're focusing on bettering your habits, okay? Maybe cooking healthier meals for yourself, not eating out as much. I'm also picking up on that. So I also did some archetype cards for you. So we have the Temple, the Mother. Interesting. Okay, some of you definitely have a mother spirit guide coming through. Some of you are becoming a mother, and some of you are tapping into your divine feminine energy. And then we have the Mystic. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to read from the guidebook with this. Alright, with the Mother, the Great Mother, the Feminine, the Source, we begin our archetypal story with the Mother's love. Through her sensual, fertile, and life-giving energy, all creation takes form. Regardless of our birth story, each of our hearts beat for the first time in the warm womb of the Mother, where she offered resources from her body for the building of our own. Yet her tale is not so simple, as the Mother contains both light and dark aspects of the feminine. With the best of intentions, the Mother wraps her loving arms around her creations and begins to grip what she meant to set free. The Mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives yet clings. She creates yet restricts. Amid the complex energy, the Mother holds the key to the external challenge of love. Okay, so when light, glowing, generative, creative, nurturing, and when dark, dim, exhausted, controlling, and limiting. Some of you might have mother wounds that you have been working on healing for a while now, okay? But this is all about tapping into your divine feminine, learning how to nurture yourself and those around you, okay? Some of you are meant to be moms. I'm saying that, but also if you're a male here, you're meant to be like a nurturing figure for someone in your life. And even if, you know, that's not of children of your own, it could be to someone else's children, it could be through adoption, it could be through, you know, whatever it is, you're meant to be a nurturing soul. Like I'm picking up on North Node in the 4th house energy, North Node in Cancer energy, or maybe even your South Node is in the 4th or in Cancer, okay? You have this nurturing quality about you, and that's something you're meant to tap into, but it may be hard for you, especially if you have mother wounds. So it's really going to depend on the healing, and wow, my head just got like, whoo, tingles, okay? Yeah, but it's really all about too, like there's something you're also creating. There's also something you're creating, like the start of something new here. There's an adventure that's unfolding for you. You're about to create something new here in your life that you're meant to nurture. All right, let's continue. So we have the temple. Okay, with the temple, the sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural, that doesn't even sound like a word, okay, structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensually kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to heavens, okay? So, when light, reverence for all, life as sanctuary. When dark, idolatry, or when you idolize something, essentially. Cults and strict spirituality, okay? So this is all about not worshiping like materialistic things, not being strict in your spirituality, but instead just like realizing life as a sanctuary. And I'm also getting to like realizing that your body is a temple as well, and to make sure you're nourishing yourself and consuming things that are good for you. And that doesn't just involve food or nutrition, but it also involves the content that you pay attention to as well. And to kind of, especially because Libra, Venus energy, and the 2nd house of possession finances, kind of getting away from strictly being focused on the material sides of life and also focusing on the spiritual sides of life as well, because some of you might be really tapped into the material sides of life, worrying about your money all the time, finances all the time, wanting to make tons of money for yourself, and you're really tapped into that energy. And it's like kind of finding a balance between the two as well. And then lastly, we have the mystic, and this says the seeker, the dreamer, the light worker. The mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or light-hearted daydreamer. Yet like Shiva, so I apologize for my pronunciation, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fearlessly dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva, sorry again about the pronunciation, swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic reveals in mystery and the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. When light, remover of darkness, visionary, ageless. When dark, expects results, seeks attention and recognition. Okay, so this is all about tapping into that mystic energy and transmuting the low vibrational energy, being a visionary, and, you know, validating yourself rather than also just expecting others to validate you. And it's also kind of all about as well, what was it? Oh yeah, detaching yourself from results and expectations, okay? That's important as well. So let's see what else we have. We have Dream Sweet Sleep Dream. 45 is the number 9. You could be 45. You don't have to be in the number 9, life path number 9. A lot of you need to pay attention to your dreams right now because your spirit guides talk to you through your dreams and often have very important messages for you. And then we also have Safe Travel. The number 22 could be master number 22. Look at that. Some of you are going to be traveling very soon. You're going through an adventure, right? So this could be metaphorical or it could really be physical where you're traveling. And again, I feel like you're traveling and going to be around family, or there's a new adventure within your family life happening or unfolding for you. Either way, this is a journey to embrace for sure. We also have Serendipity, the number 18 or the number 9 again. And then we have the number 33. Look at that, another master number. And then we have all these repeating numbers. So you could be seeing a lot of repeating numbers at this time. Chaos and conflict. So again, I feel like a lot of you had recently came out of a time where there was a lot of chaos and conflict within your family, within your relationships, but now you're starting to heal and you're starting to grow and you're starting to tap into your spirituality. And as you do this, there's going to be a lot more peaceful moments for you, a lot more harmony and a lot more balance unfolding for you. And then we have Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, okay? So this is really all about you letting go of the envious energy, especially if you compare your life to other people around you. It's really easy to do that because we're human and we have egos, so it's easy for us to compare ourselves to everyone else and then feel very down on ourselves or envious without even realizing because we're comparing ourselves. So it's time to let go of that energy as well, and also just be mindful of people who may be a little bit envious of you, and just surround yourself with people who uplift you, who are more positive and aren't super like negative towards you and your dreams. And then we have Tiger's Eye, overcome your fears. It's time to overcome your fears. And I feel like a lot of you have fears in regards to family situations, in regards to being a parent, in regards to your spirituality, in regards to going on this new adventure, whatever this may be. It's time to overcome your fears, okay? And maybe you even have fears that you're not good enough. Let go of that. Time to heal, right? Because some of you may struggle with rejection wounds, feeling like you were never validated as a child. So it's all about giving yourself that validation that you seek. And then we have Let It Go. Yeah, there's a serious wound tied into a relationship or into a family member, possibly a mother. It's time to let that go. It's time to embrace this new beginning for you. It's time to do the healing, okay? And as you do, you find balance again within your family, within your relationships, within yourself. And then for some quotes, we have Health. It says, allow me, divine, to be tender and accepting of my body, no matter what ailments I may have. May I always know it's doing the best that it can. Help me be a loving ally and friend to this sacred form. Some of you are so hard on your body. You're so hard on yourself. You're constantly picking your body apart. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not whatever it may be. It's time to love your body for what it is and realize that you were given this temple, right, for a divine purpose, a divine reason. Love it. Love it. Okay, you are beautiful no matter what. We also have challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into the universe's, God's, whatever word you prefer to use, arms if you are open. Please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. There's been a lot of challenges, a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos. and it's been stressing you out. Perhaps even in a situation that's tied into becoming a mother for some of you, okay? When it's tied into your health, whatever the challenges, the setbacks are, it's time to trust that there is a divine purpose and plan in all of this, and that you are going to be guided to take the right actions, okay? And then we have positivity. If you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, dear universe, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, and even the hardest situations. So there has been a situation that has been pushing and putting you through it, and it's time for you to focus on the light. It's time for you to be grateful, even in just one little thing. There is always something to be grateful for, and when you are tapped into that energy of gratitude, that's honestly, truly when positive manifestations take place, okay? So find something to be grateful for. And lastly, we have surrender the drama, okay? No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So again, there could have been family chaos, drama going on in your life in the recent past, but it's time to surrender the drama, okay? So I hope that this resonated in one way or another. If it did, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below. I always love hearing from you guys. I am sending you all of my love. Until next time.